Hey, so Become the Night, Mike the Music Snob, made his own classic rock tier list, alright? And of course, since it's Mike the Music Snob, he's obviously wrong. So I thought, instead of him manipulating the masses like mainstream media and big music labels, I thought I'd be here to correct the wrongdoing, to keep everyone enlightened and on the right level of consciousness. Alright? So I said, fuck it. I'm gonna do my own classic rock tier list. The correct one. Okay? Now, we need to preface this with a couple things. I haven't heard half these fucking bands in a year. Okay? Only a couple of them are actually ever on my playlist. And some of these bands I've literally probably only heard a song, if that. So you know that this is going to be an accurate tier list, because just like a consumer, I judge them based off one song. So you know this is the correct tier list. Don't go anywhere else for anyone else's opinion. This is in one take, so that mistake, we're just going to forget about that, alright? You know what I'm fucking saying. Alright, F tier, the Beatles, okay? And don't fucking go off dude, the Beatles, they inspired all these hippie kids. Fuck you, alright? I don't care, alright? I listened to Hey Jude once, and I never wanted to see someone named Jude ever again in my entire life, alright? So, they go in F tier. Alright, the next one. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. We kind of agreed a little bit, alright? The Doors, they suck mad dick, alright? No bullshit, bro. No fucking bullshit. Their vocalists sucking dick while singing. That's why he sucks so much, alright? That was redundant. Don't worry about it. So this F tier is going to be a little stacked, alright? Because classic rock has sometimes kind of sucked dick, alright? But we forget about it because everything now also sucks dick. So we're just comparatively, we're this is really, really good, but when you compare it to really, really good shit, you'll realize it ain't that good. In the F tier, the Eagles, bro. Hotel California, fuck that and that state, alright? Don't want anything to do with that. Will never hear that again in my entire life. I learned how to play it on guitar, and that was it, alright? Now, we have one more slot in the F tier list, alright? One more slot. I'm going to give you a second to guess who. Yeah, that's right. Grateful fucking Dead. They're going in the fucking F tier list, bro. They got an F on their grades in school and in music, alright? I don't know why people like them so fucking much. They're the quintessential dad rock, but in the bad dad rock, where if your dad puts it on the radio when you're in the back seat with your friends in the SUV, you literally jump out the back door and you would take all the scratches and bruises as long as you didn't have to be in that fucking car. And you know what? I'm with you there. So, that's it for the F tier. We're going on to D tier. The D tier. These guys slightly suck dick. Not a crazy amount, but slightly, alright? It's easy to say Fleetwood Mac. It's dumb easy to say Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac. Well, okay, never mind. It's not that easy. But still, they're in the fucking D tier. Alright? And they're staying there. I don't even have any comments to make about Fleetwood Mac because I don't like them. That's all I need to say. What else is going in the D tier? Bob motherfucking Dylan, bro. I don't get it, bro. There's some times where, in classic rock, you're oh, yeah, I understand why they were super popular. They were so good, man. They were so breathtaking, encapsulating. And then you got fucking Bob Dylan's in the world. What? I don't understand this shit, bro. Some consumers are weird as fuck, which is why I'm grading this as a consumer. Alright? A consumer of music. Alright? My ears consume sound. The next band in the D tier. That's me beating my desk, but it's supposed to sound like a drum roll, but I think I'm out of time, but I don't fucking care. It's AC/DC, bro, okay? I used to love AC/DC when I was like 8 or 9. I thought they were so cool. And then I actually learned how to play guitar, and I learned how to play some AC/DC songs. And honestly, I've listened to so much cooler shit now that AC/DC has sucked more over time. Like, some songs will grow on you. AC/DC grew off of you. Like, it was like a disease. Like, your immune system eventually fought it back, you know? It's kind of like that. So, AC/DC is going in the D tier. Not the C tier, even though it has 2 C's in their name. It's in the D tier. And ain't no way it's ever touching A tier, alright? I don't know who in the right fucking mind will put ACD in the fucking A tier, but you crazy, alright? The next band in the D tier, alright? It's gonna be Elton John, alright? I don't like the fucking name, honestly. That's really it, dude. I don't like the name Elton John. My name is John, but I don't like him, alright? He took my name and put Elton in front of it. Elton, little pussy-ass name, alright? Don't like it one bit. It's going in the D tier. Also, dude, fuck it, bro. There's not much to say, bro. It's Elton John, alright? You when you hear Elton John, you think one thing, and that's, oh man, I'd really be liking to hear something else right now. So that's pretty much what I gotta say about that. C tier, alright? Now, this is like the middle of the pack, alright? Because S is like gods, like rock gods, alright? And then A is like really good rock bands. And then B is like, oh man, they're a little bit above average rock bands, you know? And C is the average. Like, C is the 6, well, actually, I'm going to save all guys out there. It's the 5.5 inch mark, alright? That's the average. And that's where C is. And what band is going to end up in C? The average of average bands? It's really easy to say Billy Joel, dude. He's sitting right there in C, and he's liking it, dude, because he honestly wasn't attempting to achieve any more than that. And I respect that. But, yeah. Oh, shit. Ooh, accident. Oops, my bad. My bad. Accidentally scrolled down. Next one, dude, it's starting to get fucking hard here for your boy, alright? But there is an easy answer here, and I've just found it, alright? Because you know what the problem with today's generation is? It's My Generation by The Who, alright? They're going in the fucking C category, alright? And they're staying there, they're not going anywhere else, and the O, it looks like it's pointing up, they're not going up, alright? Very high chance they just go down, but for right now, they're staying in C for me, alright? And dude, and now it's starting to get tighter and tighter for me, and I really only think I have one more spot in the C category before I start like feeling bad for putting people in there, and it's gonna be Aerosmith, because I would put them above that because they're like, they have pretty good writing, but I ain't about to be like, yo man, I like Aerosmith. I ain't about to be like that. So I think just for the fact that I don't want to degrade myself by saying I like Aerosmith, I'm not gonna put them above C. So they're gonna chill there in the average 5.5 inch category. So this is where we go to the B category. This is the above average. I think this is probably gonna have the most bands in it, and this is where stuff gets really fucking hard for me. But I don't even know how to say this band's name, but they're gonna go in the B category. All right, they're gonna go in the B category because they're gonna go in the fucking B category, bro. That's all I gotta say, dude. And this is like Steely Dan or some shit. I don't know. I listened to a couple of their shit before making this video, and I was like, yeah, that's better than the rest of this shit here. So I said, fuck it, dude. It didn't hurt my ears. Some of this shit hurts my ears, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's the first pick for B. Now it's starting to get really fucking tough because I actually like the rest of these bands, and this is bad. But the next one in the B category, it's gonna be Lynyrd Skynyrd, all right? Because honestly, somehow people had done better jobs covering Lynyrd Skynyrd songs since Lynyrd Skynyrd has covering their own fucking songs. And I think that just shows how good they are at writing, but how not good they are at performing. That I could be wrong. Never seen them live myself, but I don't know. Some people be doing their songs way better than they be. So that's all I gotta say about that. Next one, it's easy. It's gonna be Queen, dude. It's gonna be Queen, and it's mainly because as much as everyone else has a massive, not very massive, like a fucking like 3.5 inch hard on for Queen. All right. I don't. I really don't. I like some of their shit's good, and I'm like, dude, that's really cool, but it ain't my shebang. All right. It ain't my stuff. All right. It's interesting. It's cool sometimes. But sometimes I won't turn it off if it plays, but if it plays, I'm going to wish I could turn it off and not be judged. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Queen is going to be in the B category. They're above average. They're sitting at the fucking like 6.5 inch mark, and they're feeling pretty. All right? They're feeling good. All right, next is going to be the Rolling Stones. It's going to be the Rolling Stones. And it kind of hurts me to say this, but I can't put them, when I start looking at the people that I'm going to definitely put in S and I'm going to put in A tier, I don't see Rolling Stones on that level. Honestly, if I could just have the entire alphabet at my disposal for this ranking tier list, it would make it easier. But you can sort of fit in between the lines by what I'm saying, where they place in between the lines. You know what I mean? You can get a good idea. But yeah, Rolling Stones is going to be B. Next one in B, it's going to be David Bowie, dude. Everyone with the biggest hard on for David Bowie, it's kind of all right. Okay, I can appreciate David Bowie. I think some of his stuff's really, really cool. All right. And if Kurt Cobain can cover your shit and it doesn't sound bad, then you must have wrote something really good. So David Bowie is going to be in the average length. All right. The next one, it's going to be Pink Floyd. It's hard to put them there. I used to love them. I've fallen less and less in love with them over time. I think they're originators for a certain style of music and musical progression, but I think some people have taken what they've done and have done better with it. So it's really just sort of, do I listen? At this point, it's really just sort of, do I listen to them every day? And that's no, I don't listen to them every day. So they're going in the B. They're going in the B. All right. And the next band, it's Deep Purple. You can't really see them because the person who chose these images was a fucking idiot. But it's Deep Purple, dude. There's so much shit that Deep Purple have done riff-wise where it's like, whoa, that's kind of cool. Or like when they totally ripped off Black Sabbath, that was really cool. So I think there's some cool shit between Deep Purple and their discography, but you know, they're on my playlist here and there, but they ain't fucking like, they ain't out there, you know, flexing hard, you know, they ain't fucking showing off. They ain't doing some crazy stuff, you know what I mean? Also, this is one take, so if I fuck up and you point it out, fuck you, alright? I'm lazy and I don't have editing software because I'm poor. So I'm just gonna have to crop this shit with like the basic like Windows like shit. So deal with it. But yeah, they're going in B. Alright. The next one, it's gonna be Creedence Clearwater, dude. I love Creedence Clearwater. They were like my first when I was like little, and I didn't actually listen to a lot of rock. When I was like little, I listened to like AC/DC here and there and some other stuff that my parents loved. And then I listened to the shit that I liked from my age, which was like fucking Bullet for My Valentine, 3 Days Grace, shit like that. Like Linkin Park, before I really truly realized how actually kind of cool Linkin Park was. Like I didn't know how good Hybrid Theory was until I got older. I used to like Meteora and shit and all that. But this isn't about them, alright? They were one of my first bands that like I actually got to listen to classic rock. I think I took a music class, like a music culture class in like middle school or whatever. It was a class on just like music ideas in general and spanning different genres of music. And I took that class and I listened to Creedence Clearwater, like 3 or 4 of their songs, and did like a paper on them, and it was fucking great. It was like my first listening to real classic rock, and I fucking loved it. And I don't listen to them as much as I used to, but dude, it's fucking Creedence Clearwater, bro. They're the fucking mans, all right? But that's gonna do it for fucking B tier, all right? This is where we get to the A and the S tier, all right? And the next one has to be Jimi Hendrix, all right? It has to be Jimi Hendrix, the man, the experience, the guitar god, all right? Just the fact that my man Mike the Musico Snobberino did not fucking put Jimi Hendrix higher kind of tilts me. But it's fine, because he doesn't have good taste. And you know what? You can't shun him too hard for that, all right? I can't get too mad, all right? He has to listen to shit every Saturday on his stupid live streams that I wouldn't even fathom having to listen to. But hey, he gets paid like fucking $50 to do it per fucking song. So, sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it ain't, bro. It ain't worth it at all. Some people got some fucking shit taste. But still, he's been kind of diluted, and maybe he wasn't in the right mind, but he didn't put Jimi Hendrix as high as I would have, and I'm going to judge him for that. Same with the rest of the next couple bands that I have to say. Black Sabbath is definitely in the A tier. The originators of metal. That was another mistake. Okay, I'm calling it. But the originators of fucking metal, Black Sabbath, some of their shit was so fucking sick, dude. Like, you don't understand it, so you like really like realize they're the originators of metal, and just some of those like guitar riffs, like just being so sick and so interesting, like not like in a like, oh wow, super complex way, but in some, you could definitely tell that they put a lot of theory in some of their shit, and it came out really, really nice. I can, just from learning some of Black Sabbath stuff, you can tell that my man fucking Iomi fucking Pokemon Iomi or fucking Ravioli, fucking the guitarist for Black Sabbath, had some definite musical chops on him. And I think that carried the band a lot. So yeah, Black Sabbath is there. I ain't gonna talk about fucking Ozzy Osbourne. That dude's fucking crazy. But when he was taking meth, he was doing good shit. So, I mean, meth ain't always been a bad thing, kids. All right? That's all I gotta say. The next one is Cream in the A tier. Next one's Cream. You're gonna look at a one glaring thing after I'm done talking about Cream. You're gonna realize that Mike totally missed, because Mike is a doo-doo head. All right, but Cream is in the A tier, because every time I've learned a Cream song on guitar, I felt cooler for learning it. All right, and that's really all you need. Cream is like the definition of classic rock, dude. You hear Cream, and you're like, dude, that's classic rock, isn't it? And then I'm like, dude, yeah, dude, it's fucking Cream. Are you crazy? Of course it's classic rock. And that's all I gotta fucking say, dude. Cream's the fucking man. All right. And the S tier, it's Rush, dude. It's fucking Rush, bro. I don't know how the fuck, dude, you don't put Rush up in the fucking top. All right. There's not a fucking bad fucking song from Rush. Okay, there's maybe a couple, but dude, some of the shit you can, okay, for every band here, you can be like, oh, sometimes they fucking like, they didn't bring it all, or they weren't really in it, here and there in some of their songs. But in Rush, you can tell that they like, dude, they put so much fucking like intelligence in that shit. Some fucking straight intelligence, just it seeped for like sweat off their brow down onto the fucking song itself. All right. I feel like every Rush song makes you feel a little bit more intelligent for listening to it. And I feel like they took their craft very seriously. And there's always something interesting you're going to hear from a Rush song, even if you don't really like it. And I think that's what makes Rush the shit. All right? Rush is the shit. All right? Geddy Lee, I don't care about his vocals, bro. Like, dude, the fact that that man can play bass and sing at the same time, he already a fucking god in my book, bro. Because I ain't never doing that in my entire fucking life, dude. Fucking missed me with that shit. But yeah, Rush, the fucking mans. All right, they somehow made synth not pussy ass shit. I don't know how, but like synth to me has always been that pussy ass shit. But Rush came in and was like, nah, man, we can make synth cool, bro. And then all the kids that are playing D&D were like, dude, Rush was his shit. And then now D&D's cool, and Rush is cool because of it. Wait, did that make any sense? I don't fucking know, dude. But yeah, Rush is the fucking shit, dude. And then, of course, Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin's at the fucking top. All right. Actually, we're going to make it to where it's like to the left, to the right. So first a second. Led Zeppelin is at the tippity top, the top of the Mount Everest of classic rock. All right. Led Zeppelin, innovators, absolute innovators, all around. All right. And it's not like Jimmy Page is like some fucking godlike guitarist. All right. But it's not like in other bands they had some godlike guitarist that carried it, dude. Like, you don't need to be a god at guitar to make really good fucking music. You don't need to be a god at anything to make really good music. You just have to be smart, and you have to take your music seriously, and then you also have to have talent. And some people don't have any of that shit. And some people on this tier list don't have any of that shit. But I'm not going to name names. But Led Zeppelin are the fucking man, dude. I haven't heard a bad Led Zeppelin song, but I think just by saying their name, this fucking video is going to get copyright striked. So I don't even know if you'll be able to see this video, but we'll see. But yeah, that's my tier list. Led Zeppelin are the fucking man. The mans. They're the shit. You can't fucking top Led Zeppelin. The only one that can come close is Rush, and that's it. If you don't agree with me, you're an idiot. All right? That's all I got to say. So yeah, hey, that's going to end the video. All right? So, you know what? If you somehow stumbled upon this and you weren't from Mike's fucking video, I don't know how you could have. You probably have literally got stuck in like weird YouTube autoplay. But if you somehow stumbled upon this video and you haven't seen Mike's video, check out his fucking video where he tells you everything wrong. And I, who corrected him, you can be like, wow, dude, this guy was way smarter than you, Mike. You should have thought your tier list out a little bit more. Hey, y'all, I want to see that actually. I don't know why I keep on fucking talking, bro. I've talked myself in circles at this fucking point. You get what I'm saying, dude. Led Zeppelin's the fucking man. Rush are the mans. Black Sabbath is better than he said they were. Cream is the shit. Jimi Hendrix is better. Beatles overrated. Grateful Dead can suck a dick. All right, later.